Welcome to the Fixed Player Picks for Game Week 10. At number 5, it's our differential pick, Ramsey. Even after his double-figure return last game week, the Arsenal midfielder is still only owned by 4.2% of overall squads, and was selected in just 3.1% of the top 1,000 squads by the latest deadline. The Wales international has been directly involved in 5 Arsenal goals this season, scoring twice himself and providing 3 assists. Despite missing a game over the last 4 game weeks through a minor injury, Ramsey has found the target with 7 shots during that period. That tally is level with Alexis Sanchez, and only Harry Kane has managed more. Arsenal look to have turned a corner after their emphatic 5-2 win over Everton last weekend. That puts them on 3 wins from their last 4 games. They've scored 10 Premier League goals over that period, behind only Spurs and Man City. Our fix algorithm gives the Gunners a fixture difficulty rating of 3 out of 20 for Game Week 10, when they host Swansea. At number 4, it's Harry Kane. After struggling at Wembley in the Premier League this season, the Spurs forward finally got off the mark last weekend during the 4-1 win over Liverpool. With 8 goals and 1 assist to his name, he's currently the Premier League's top goalscorer. Over the last 4 game weeks, no player has taken more shots on target or shots from inside the box than the England international. Kane's 6 goals over that period is at least twice the amount managed by any other Premier League player. This weekend, Spurs face a testing away trip to Manchester United. Jose Mourinho's side conceded twice to Huddersfield last weekend during a 2-1 defeat, but could be boosted by the return of Phil Jones and Eric Bailly at the centre of defence. But Kane has topped the underlying stats all season in terms of total goal attempts and shots on target, and even against Jose Mourinho's Man United, you'd expect the Spurs man to cause problems. At number 3 is Leroy Sané. Having started each of the last 4 Premier League games, returning 3 goals and 4 assists during that period, the 21-year-old looks like a great way into that incredible Manchester City attack. He's been directly involved in 9 Premier League goals this season in total, scoring 4 times and providing 5 assists during his 9 appearances. However, just 5 of those were from the start, and we've seen his returns increase significantly in the last 4 game weeks, since Sané has been afforded regular game time. Having been given just a cameo in midweek against Wolves, Sané looks likely to return to the starting lineup for the trip to West Brom in Game Week 10. The Baggies have failed to find a win in any of their last 7 Premier League games, and they've conceded 10 goals over that period. Only 5 teams have conceded more. They'll also be sweating on the fitness of key defenders Johnny Evans and Craig Dawson, who are both big doubts ahead of this weekend's game. At number 2, it's Richarlison. The Watford midfielder picked up his 4th assist of the season last weekend during the defeat to Chelsea, and will be kicking himself for wasting a number of big goal-scoring opportunities during the game. His tally of 4 big chances over the last 4 game weeks can be beaten only by Leroy Sané amongst midfielders, while only Harry Kane has taken more than Richarlison's 11 goal attempts from inside the box during that period. The Brazilian has played a hand in almost half of his team's goals this season, scoring 3 times and providing 4 assists from Watford's 15 goals scored. Watford currently sit in 6th place in the Premier League table, and only 5 teams have scored more goals than Marco Silva's side this season. In Game Week 10, they'll host a Stoke side that have conceded 20 goals this season, more than any other Premier League team. They've conceded 14 times over the last 4 game weeks, which again is more than any other team. And at number 1, it's our headliner, Mohamed Salah. Liverpool suffered a 4-1 defeat to Spurs last weekend, but it was Mo Salah who provided the consolation goal for the Reds. The Egypt international has been directly involved in 50% of Liverpool's 14 Premier League goals this season, scoring 5 times and providing 2 assists. His tally of 18 shots on target is more than any other midfielder in the Premier League, while only Harry Kane has taken more across all players. Over the last 4 game weeks, only Richarlison has taken more shots from inside the box amongst midfielders, with 11 efforts compared to Salah's 10. This weekend, it's a home fixture against Huddersfield for Jurgen Klopp's side. Despite their win over Manchester United last weekend, only 4 Premier League teams have conceded more goals than Huddersfield over the last 4 game weeks.